Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Valente Beozo. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Jesse Winker. There goes the runner. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Nabs it, and there's one down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's...
Lindor on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Just off the outside edge, and 1-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Batting fourth,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run. His first homer of the year, it's 3-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down. Next to hit, Pete Alonso. On the ground, Norby. Zips it to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Francisco Alvarez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's carrying. That'll make it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Next pitch is outside.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And a ground ball to first, and that's a foul ball. Cut out and missed, struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0. Back here in Miami, and starting in this one, Tyler McGill. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get
swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. So a man at first. Connor Norby digs in now. Late on that fastball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Edwards stands at first with 1 out.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Whips it to first on the run. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. And at the plate for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's a 1-run game. So runner at second, 2 down. Ramirez getting ready to hit, and that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. A sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. 4-3 New York. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Jeff McNeil. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And there's the strike.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's the third. Slings to first in time. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. A towering shot to center. His second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. 0-1. Winker, a former All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. And that one fouled off. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And a curve is down and in. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. That's in there. It's 0-1. Line drive and a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Soto makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Sanchez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conant. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. That one laced to center and a base hit. Myers coming home. He'll score, and it's now 5-4.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Norby in the box now. Takes strike 1. This one in the air, right field. Soto drops into the glove, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Juan Soto. Beozo back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hill. And there's one away. So up next, Mark Vientos. He's already homered here in this one. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And he'll be safe at first.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Alonso in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Inside, and it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Edwards steps on the bag for the force, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and here is Graham Pauley. First offering, and it just misses. Strike on the inside corner. That's hard hit on the line. One away. Davison de los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. That one hit to right. Soto going after it. And he makes the catch. Two down. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense. Back here in Miami, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brandon Nimmo. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
On the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The batter number
Jeff
one.
McNeil stands in. He's
Jeff
0 for 1.
McNeil.
Fly ball to right. Sanchez gets under it. And there are two outs. Two down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And out number 1 on the grab. Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. And that's outside. Out to short, Lindor. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right
here. Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him.
The call safe at first base.
And now, Jesus Sanchez.
Batter ruled out.
On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and the inning is over. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail it. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Ronnie Enriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 in this one. Now a fly ball to right center. Hill on his way over. He's there. He's got it. 2 away down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
It's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now, Mark Vientos.
0-1.
Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Come on, Ronnie.
And there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Pete Alonso. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 runs in. Vientos rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Save. And they lead by 3.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Alonso with the run-scoring double for the Mets. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swings through that one for strike 1.
The count.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Misses inside, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. That one the other way. Oh, nice lunging grab.
No, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play. And he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on to the ball throughout the catch.
Oh, great stop. In time. Got him. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Declan Cronin. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Sanchez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jeff McNeil now at the plate. Swung on, popped up left side. Norby moving under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss, strike one. Miami's bullpen with some action. Seth Martinez getting loose out there. Tinoco also getting ready. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins 4. And we're back, bottom of the 6. Now it's the second baseman, Graham Pauley. Just missed.
1-0.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now
that pretty much split the zone down the.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make.
Now
Paul Blackburn gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Agustin.
And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Let's go.
Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Whips it to first. And that'll do it. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jesus Tinoco.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And it's even up. Foul ball there. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hill sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. In the air, out towards left center. Myers settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
Down the third baseman, Mark Vientos. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Oh, right to the backstop. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Lindor on third with 2 out. Got it. And that is that. Mets lead 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder,
Blackburn back to work. In the air, right field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, they're
in the air, left side. Nimmo makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
in that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
The other way, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Slings it across. That's the 3rd out. Push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left.
Number 61.
Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Sanchez ranging after it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 in this one. Martinez, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 8-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
That one ripped. Sanchez puts it away, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Lindor on to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Graham Pauley.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
De Los Santos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins.
Now
we're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Bender. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Bender.
Siri at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Cal Quantrill, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
1 ball.
And that's downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. On a line, base hit.
Now
1 gone, runner at first. So
Jesse
now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. First offering, runner goes.
Ball 1, no
Pitch
strike.
misses in. Safe
He's
at
in there,
second
he's
with a
safe.
stolen base. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the
1 ball,
zone.
1 strike.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there are 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
In the air, right field. Sanchez in position. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Sean Reed Foley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 1-1. Foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Dane Myers. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The Mets leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. And that is downstairs. Now 2-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Vientos whips it to first. And they're down to their last out. Derek Hill, the next to hit.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I guess I'm